I've been waiting for this moment, specifically for this moment, in front of this surf wave, which made it into the Guinness Book of World Records. I've come to Hudayriyat Island in Abu Dhabi. This is a place that in the near future will become one of the most desirable locations, perhaps even in the entire Middle East. Today, dear investors, I want to convey the atmosphere. Why I came here today? It's because we're expecting the sales launch for the villas and apartments very, very soon. This is a unique opportunity for those investors who didn't get a chance to buy property during the previous construction phases and to prepare in advance. In about 5 days, we'll have the sales launched. So, as always, I'll do my best to convey this gorgeous atmosphere of Hudayriyat Island. And when you watch this video, if you're genuinely interested in buying some amazing limited edition property, which is the most important part, then write to me and I'll get in touch with you. And then we can discuss it, get everything prepared, and reserve the property of your dreams for you. So, enjoy the video. Let's go. All right, friends, let's take a walk through the historic spots on Hudayriyat Island, where you'll find gorgeous mangrove trees and snow-white sand. I'm going to show you everything right now. Listen, it's just a stunning place. Then you just can't imagine the fresh sea breeze I'm feeling right now. It's amazing. The entire Hudayriyat Island will be planted just like this, completely covered in greenery. And over here, there's a great soccer field. Wow, everything is so beautiful, so well planted. And over there, there's also a volleyball court. And here, there's paddle as well. Abu Dhabi is a world leader in sovereign wealth fund capital. The capital of the UAE ranks first in the world in terms of the volume of public investment funds. More than $1.7 trillion under the management of ADIA, ADQ, Mubadala, and other structures. These are, of course, huge resources that create stability, sustainability, and long-term growth. The world's largest investors are entering Abu Dhabi. The strongest players are actively investing in the city. American funds, international corporations, the world's leading families, strategic investors from the US and Europe. The United States of America is signing multi-billion-dollar agreements and partnerships in the UAE. This is a direct signal of trust. People of this level do not invest in random markets. They see Abu Dhabi as the second Manhattan of the Middle East and a key global capital center. Abu Dhabi is an economy that is growing even in global turbulence. Abu Dhabi is consistently investing billions in roads, bridges, schools, as well as medical centers and islands. New projects for local and international residents. The city is developing systematically, thoughtfully, and for decades to come. So, well, we are now driving over the bridge moving to Hudayriyat Island. Now I will show you the location. Look, this is the hill where there will be all the sports entertainment. Imagine 321 types of sports entertainment. Just wow. Plus there will be an amphitheater inside, a park there. And here on the left we have two hills. Here is the first and then the second hill in the distance. Of course, a huge island. When the entire Hudayriyat Island is completed, this is approximately what the landscaped area will look like. But this is just the beginning. Imagine, there are not even any villas yet. The developer specially prepares this entire area in advance, so that when the villas are handed over, everything is already very saturated with greenery, so that there are mature trees. This is, of course, a very competent concept. Look at the trees already you see here. Literally 7 months ago, I was shooting a video. And of course, the effect is tangible. It grows very quickly, and due to artificial irrigation, due to constant watering with desalinated water, that is, huge systems are created for this. Of course, it's great. This isn't just a seaside district. It's a massive territory of more than 51 square kilometers that is already forming a new coastal center for the capital. Hudayriyat Island adds 53 kilometers of prime coastline to the city of Abu Dhabi, of which approximately 16 kilometers are fully developed beaches equipped for recreation, sports, and leisurely strolls. Along the water, It's a rare case where a single island combines the longest stretch of beaches, the city's sports capital, a unique resort infrastructure, and at the same time offers quick access to Abu Dhabi's business center. And look, in the background, I'll show you again. Well, this is just wow, it's just wow. Okay, let's continue. Hudayriyat Island is developing as a complete lifestyle destination. There are hundreds of different activities, but the main thing is that sports are integrated right into the life of the island itself. Professional training zones, sports complexes, grounds for any kind of sport, water activities, extreme formats, and tracks for running and cycling. One of the longest cycling tracks in the United Arab Emirates. The island has approximately 30 kilometers of it. It runs along the water, through green areas and over hills. It's truly a place for triathletes and anyone who loves to be active. And of course there's the surf wave, which made it into the Guinness Book of World Records. It's not just a wave, it's a true center for surf culture. With adjustable power, it's suitable for both beginners and professionals. International competitions are held here, and the coaches are simply world class. It feels just like being on the ocean, only with premium level infrastructure. But now I'll show you some footage of the approach to this surf wave. Just look at how much greenery there is and how fast it's growing, you simply can't imagine. There are also 2 restaurants here at the surf wave. Now I'll show you the first one, okay? Right here there's this great podium area where you can sit, eat and watch the championships. It's all very relaxed with such great tones. And right nearby there's also a locker room. I walked through it as well. It's specifically for professional surfers, well, not just professionals, but for everyone in general. You know, it's a kind of place of power. And here's the second restaurant. There's also an infinity pool that opens right onto the surf wave. Everything is also very, very stylish, beautiful, and thought out down to the last detail. Friends, I have great news for you. I have prepared catalogs of the best projects in the UAE for you. There is real estate, both in Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah, and Dubai real estate. So, follow the link in the description and download any catalog. Well, if you have any questions, write to me on WhatsApp. And there's also another restaurant, it's a little further from this surf wave. It's called Bab Al Nujum, and it's also a hotel. Over there we have overwater villas. It's considered one of the most emotive projects on the island. Nearby we also have glamping, which is comfort plus a starry sky plus the sea. Cool, right? People riding horses. See these glamping sites? So here they are, right here, and this is the general area. Oh, by the way, in the evening, the atmosphere here is just gorgeous. This is how you watch the sunset here, you see? It's really cool. The beach, you can go for a swim, there are swings, it's great. Overwater villas, it's a Maldivian vibe. They stand right over the water with private terraces, direct access to the sea. You know, it's like absolute privacy. I just came over to see how much a villa costs. It costs 5,880 dirhams. Imagine that. For that kind of money, you could fly to the Maldives. This just goes to show what high demand there will be for rentals on this island. Here are the overwater villas. And then the villas continue, you know, along the sea. Alright, and now for the most important part. Let's go over to the master plan. I'll show you which cluster is going on sale now. This one right here, this line. But before I show you our specific cluster, which consists of apartments and villas, let me remind you once again about Hudayriyat Island. Here's the enormous global master plan. About 7 months ago, I filmed a video about this island. Be sure to check it out. There will be a link right up here. In that video, I showed the entire territory of Hudayriyat Island in full, complete detail. Here we have 2 hills 60 meters above sea level. Here's the first one and the second. This is Nawayef West, and over here is Nawayef East. So the villas here are already completely sold out. The only ones left are the trophy villas, starting from $70 million. If you're interested in that kind of property, be sure to write to me and I'll send you the specific offers. Next, we'll have a hotel right here, and here there will be a retail and entertainment center. You know, something in the style of City Walk in Dubai, which is right near the Burj Khalifa. It's a really cool place, and this will be something similar. And right next to you, of course, is the sea. This will be, I'll remind you, a gated community. Just imagine the length of your beach will be 15 kilometers. Look, over here we have townhouses. And here as well, more townhouses. And there will be a cool, gorgeous park, tennis courts, football pitches. It's also beautifully landscaped. And over there are volleyball courts. And here we also have paddle courts. Take a look. I didn't film this in the previous video. It's just, you know, a chance to walk around and check out this vibe. So it's a full-fledged modern stadium, you see, with a spacious grandstand for spectators and a high-quality artificial turf field that is designed for optimal performance. Yeah, it's great, really great. Yeah, it's interesting. They probably come here for training camps. Some people are running, some are jumping. It's great. In reality, a lot of investors underestimate the potential of Abu Dhabi and islands like this in general. And right now, you see, we're living in a time when all of this is just being built. And we're becoming pioneers, so to speak. And we can get into a really cool location like this, Hudayriyat Island, right now. And then, of course, reap the rewards, as they say. Well, that's how I see it. Look, there go some cyclists. So yeah, just feel the vibe, feel this vibe just for a moment. And get in touch with me. Also, look, we have 3 bridges here. 1, 2, 3, and a 4th one. This bridge right here is operational, and in the plans, as I've already said, are these 3 bridges, and they will connect directly with the mainland, and you can get to the main artery of Abu Dhabi in about 5 to 10 minutes. Well, let me remind you again. And here we have the Al Nasim community. This is its flat part. There are also villas available here. You can write to me. They start at around probably 8 million dirhams. Again, it's on request. It all depends on the location. Here in the Al Nasim community, there will be 2 schools. Here's one in the second. Also, we'll have some small business centers here, and there will also be swimming pools. Well, I mean, it's a great, good infrastructure. And now let's go over to our cluster, the one that will be on sale now. Now look, right now the apartments are being released, these 2 buildings here. See, they are located right on the canal. I'll show you the renders now. Here we will have a great promenade, swimming pools, a gym, yoga. I mean, absolutely, absolutely everything. And this part with the villas, this whole part. Now pay attention all the way to here, also here. Here it goes. This part will be going on sale now. This is very cool and limited real estate in terms of privacy. And for the investor who wanted their own private yacht berth, this is a very, very convenient option. And here also, look, we have a marina for yachts, plus some shopping and entertainment centers. Business centers will be here. A gorgeous promenade. Well, of course, it's all very, very great. Then in that part, we will have all kinds of sports. Can you imagine? 321 types of sports. And there will also be a large hill there in the form of a park, plus there will be an amphitheater inside. Well, it's just a wow, wow atmosphere. And here you see there's a cafe upstairs. A whole bunch of bicycles. Look at this, they're for rent. You can come here to relax and enjoy the amazing sunsets on a bike. Just imagine how cool that is. Alright, let's go inside and take a look. This is probably a shop. I guess they sell them here, yes. There you go, you see. Yes, that's great. Here you go. Well, it's because there are a lot of athletes here who specifically ride bikes. A gym, you see, it's big, spacious, and absolutely gorgeous, with techno gym equipment throughout. There it is, impressive and inviting. Yeah, it's all done very well. This is the strength training area. Look how many people there are. It's just really shocking, honestly. There are so many athletes here. Cool, it's definitely a wow moment. So many athletes are here. And here, look, yeah, what professional equipment. Cool, right? A little stadium, everything you need. Mirrors. Yeah, it's great. Now let's go check out the cafe. Okay, you see a sports cafe. Probably only healthy food. Well, this is really great too, you see, with a truly breathtaking view of the sea. It's sunset now, but otherwise, of course, the views would be absolutely amazing. Yeah, so it's a really cool vibe, you see, and just look at these absolutely stunning views. Right now, we're going to take a walk through the historical location of Hudayriyat Island. Look how beautiful, how atmospheric it is. And all of this is mangrove trees. There's some person standing on a boat. And over here we have sunbeds, white sand, and this cool sunset atmosphere with the mangrove trees. It's just wow. Yeah, and just imagine right next door is the very heart of Abu Dhabi, where the financial centers, oil companies, top sellers, and company CEOs work. And they'll be the ones renting property from you here. Or later on, when you buy property here, with an investment horizon of, say, 5 years, your property will have a very good return. So think about it carefully. Now I'll show you a more detailed model of the apartments. This is what it will all look like. There's also a pool, you see, right on the canal. And these interesting solutions, paddle courts right on the water. Just imagine that, right? It's a pretty cool design. Plus there are some small beach clubs. And here there's also an infinity pool. Again, you see, it all depends on the view of the apartment you choose. If you get one facing the sea, it will, of course, be significantly more expensive. If it's facing the other way, let's say over here in this direction, then of course they'll be cheaper. In principle, the view here will also be very good. Yes, there will be a green community here, Al Nasim, and you'll have parks in this direction, which is also very good. Now I'll show you the layouts. Here's a one-bedroom apartment. It starts from 80 square meters. A two-bedroom apartment is from 125 square meters to 180 square meters. That's the layout. A three-bedroom apartment is from 178 square meters to about 250 square meters. Then there will be penthouses. They will be from 250 square meters. Here, please take a look. This is what the layout will be like. Starting prices will be from around 2.4 million dirhams for a one-bedroom apartment. And then accordingly they go up. So it all depends again on the location and the view of the apartment you choose. We will have 4-bedroom and 5-bedroom villas. Let's now go over the amenities and the configuration, what will be inside. So the amenities will include, of course, swimming pools, paddle courts, sports grounds, kids areas, parks, and there will also be running tracks. Well, this will be a gated community, of course. Villas like these. Right here we have the canal, a pool, and it will have a nice territory. If you're interested, send me a message, and I'll also send you the villas area and the size of the plot. And this one here is a 4-bedroom villa, and you can see right away that it has a small plot. Let's also go over the square footage. 4-bedroom villas will start from 365 square meters, and 5-bedroom villas from 590 square meters. So they will have spacious living rooms, an open space kitchen, plus there will also be a service kitchen where you can cook. A master bedroom with a walk-in closet and a bathroom, rooms for children, a staff room, terraces, a green yard, and parking spaces. The villas will have premium finishes with stone, wood, and wide French windows. Overall, very high quality materials will be used. Prices will start from 7.2 million dirhams. Again, it all depends on the location. The villas that are closer to the water, the ones that are detached with even more privacy, they of course will be much more expensive. The payment plan will be 50% during construction and 50% upon handover of the keys, with an initial down payment of 10%. The project's completion is scheduled for 2029 around March. I've also prepared catalogs for you, which include the very best locations and the best projects to fit all your parameters. I'm gradually updating them now, adding new, fresh projects. Go ahead and download them. And if you have any questions, you can write to me and I'll get in touch and provide a consultation completely free of charge. As always, I've tried to convey the atmosphere of our island. This is a future location, a super point of attraction, a place of power. And if you're interested in this island, the project consisting of villas, townhouses, and apartments, you can write to me. We'll get in touch. You'll find my contact information below in the description or in the pinned comment. We'll discuss the type of property that suits you. and then I'll inform you on how to properly and quickly reserve this property. So, and if you're also interested in projects in Abu Dhabi, not just on this island, you can also write to me and we can discuss everything. So there. Anyway, thank you, dear investors, for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a like. It helps my channel grow and also helps you see more and more of the beautiful places in the United Arab Emirates. All the best.